What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Pokey Office. My name is Colin. In today's video, we're looking at the cards out of Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet so far that have dropped the most in the last 3 months. So we're basically looking for the biggest percentage in the negative. For the cards, as you probably know, Pokemon is in a little bit of a downturn. So usually when I do these videos, I do one about the biggest losers and one about the biggest gainers, but there's not very many cards that have actually been gaining ground in the Pokemon markets lately. So right now we're just going to look at the ones that have lost the most percentage value in the last 3 months. Before we do that, I had a giveaway last week for 4 packs of Fusion Strike. The winner is Jacob Whitaker 1562. Congratulations. See down below in the description for how to contact me with your info so I can send you those packs. And this week, I'm giving away 4 packs of Lost Origin right here to one lucky subscriber. So in order to enter to win, make sure you subscribe to the channel, bell notifications on, hit the like button, leave a comment, and let me know what cards do you have, what cards do you still need to buy to complete your set. We're going to take a look at these biggest losing cards over the last 3 months. Here we go. Okay, so a couple things to point out. Number one, all the graphs are 3 months long, which means that I'm not including data from Obsidian Flames or 151 because it's not long enough of a time frame. And usually in like the first month or two of sets releasing, the jumps are crazy, so it's a little bit unfair to include it in this video. So we're doing everything from Sword and Shield base set all the way through to Paldea Evolved is on this list, looking at the biggest losing cards. The other thing that I wanted to tell you about is that I only looked at cards that are valued at $30 or more. Otherwise, this would have taken me like double or triple the amount of time to put this presentation together, and I was just a little bit too busy to do that. So $30 or more, the biggest losing cards. Here we go. Starting off in Battle Styles, the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX started at 61.25 3 months ago, now at 55.08, which is a 10.1% drop. Next, we're jumping to a Silver Tempest, which is the Lugia V alternate art, a gorgeous card. Started at $144.97, dropped to where it is now, actually a little below, then spiked back up to $155, and now it's back down to $130.08, down 10.3%. We're going in ascending order, so biggest losers are going to be at the last spot. Next up, we're in Chilling Reign with the Gold Snorlax. Started at $75.99. Look at this graph. It's just been sliding down straight for the last 3 months, down to $68.08, which is a 10.4% drop. Next, we're still in Chilling Reign. Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX started at $43.60. Now it's at $39 even, which is a 10.6% drop. I just saw that Danny Phantom dropped a video recently about Chilling Reign, and lots of the Chilling Reign cards are on this list. Chilling Reign is hitting a bad spot right now. Next, we're in Crown Zenith Mewtwo V-Star, a gorgeous card. I can't believe it's this cheap because I've said it so many times. This was one of the #1 cards of the set. Still is, but it used to be $100, so it's actually dropped like 50%, which is crazy, since release. Started 3 months ago at $57.18. Now it's at $51.07, which is a 10.7% drop. This one's dropped a lot as well. The Pikachu VMAX Rainbow card out of Vivid Voltage, 10.8% drop. It's currently sitting at $116.19. Next, my favorite card out of Sword and Shield, the Giratina V Alt Art from Lost Origin, has been dropping like crazy. $297.67 is where it started. Now it's at $265.42. Not that good, but good for me because I still need to buy one because mine got graded as a PSA 8 instead of a PSA 10, but I'm actually going to try and pull one today because we're opening some Lost Origin, baby. Hey, just wanted to take a little intermission here to talk about the difference between money and percentage. So if we're like, there's a big difference. If we're talking about a 50% drop of 2 cards, a 50% drop of a $2 card means you only lost $1. You lost half of it. Whereas if you're talking about a 50% drop of a $100 card, means you lost $50, which is a bigger difference. But if you had lots of the $2 cards and lost 50% on all of them, then you'd still lose a significant amount of money. So as we're talking about these graphs, you're going to see some like the Umbreon VMAX, which has lost like $100. It's coming up shortly in the presentation. And the percentage drop is only like 16.9%, but it has got dropped like by $100. And then we're going to see some cards like we just looked at, the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, $61, and now it's down to $55. So it's only lost $6 worth of value, but that's still a 10% drop. So you just got to keep that in mind as we're talking about these. Sometimes it's a little bit confusing, as like we see a big percentage but a small number, or a big money number but a small percentage. So keep that in mind. And as I have your attention here, just wanted to let you know that TCGandGames.com is currently offering pre-orders on the new set coming out next month, Paradox Rift. The prices are really good. He gets it shipped out pretty quick, so go check it out, and you can use the promo code, the PokeOffice, on your next Pokemon order to get 5% off. Go check it out. The link is down below in the description for TCGandGames.com. Let's get back to the presentation. Okay, next up, we got the Charizard V from Brilliant Stars, the alternate art. Started at $129.31, spiked up to over $135, and now it's down to $115.06, so down 11% over the last 3 months. Then we're into Crown Zenith again. Giratina V-Star started at $85.27. Now it's at $75.76, which is down 11.2%. Same, a big drop for Origin Form Dialga V-Star Gold card out of Crown Zenith. 11.4% drop from $36.18. Now it's at $32.06. Okay, we're jumping into Evolving Skies, the Rayquaza V alternate art. Started at $86.60, now down to $76.25, so over $10 and a 5.3% drop. There's quite a few Evolving Skies cards still coming up. Then we're jumping back to Champion's Path. This one has gone really bad for the Rainbow Charizard VMAX. Started at $176.17. Now it's at $155.01, down 12%. If you want to finish up Champion's Path, there's only 2 cards that are worth lots of money in it, and this is one of them, and it's on sale for sure right now. Next up, back to Evolving Skies, the Leafeon VMAX, $164.23 is where it started. Now it's at $143.94, a 12.4% drop. And then we have the Charizard V-Star Rainbow card out of Brilliant Stars. This one's been dropping like flies for like months on end. And now over the last 3 months, it's at $62.71 in July. Now it's at $54.75. It just can't stop dropping, which is crazy. Down 12.7% over the last 3 months. Back to Battle Styles, the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX started at $41.26. Now it's at $35.81, a 13.2% drop. And do you notice that all these graphs look exactly the same? Just like started up high, now it's been trending down, and it's at its low, basically. Then we're into Evolving Skies again, the Glaceon VMAX. I love this card so much. I might need to buy a copy of it if it keeps going on sale like this. Started in July at $60.82. Now it's at $52.75, which is a 13.3% drop. Then Astral Radiance, another card that I really, really need to add to the repertoire. Machamp V Alt Art from Astral Radiance, $103.32 is where it started. I seriously said it a million times already, but I didn't think this card would ever go below $100. But here it is at $88.35. Market priced, 14.5% drop over the last 3 months. Back to Evolving Skies. First, the Umbreon V alternate art. Crazy downward trend graph. Started at $96.93. Now it's down $14 to $82.17, a 15.2% drop. Then we have the VMAX variant, the most expensive card out of Sword and Shield, which is down a lot of money, even though it's not a huge percentage drop. While it's still pretty big, but $603.07 is where it started. Now it's at $501.14, so a $100 drop, which equates to a 16.9% decrease over the last 3 months. One more card that I really want to add to the repertoire, the Blaziken VMAX from Chilling Reign, and it just keeps going down, 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 which, I mean, I don't have it yet, so that might be good for me. Started at $204.81. Now it's at $170.10, which is a 16.9% drop, just like the Umbreon VMAX, 16.9, 16.9. But the crazy thing is this one dropped $34. The Umbreon dropped $100. Crazy how percentages work like that. Next up, we got the Galarian Slowking V from Chilling Reign. $36.63 is where it started. Hit a low of like $27.50. Now it's jumped up a little bit to $30.05, but still an 18% drop over the last 3 months. Another Galarian card, the Rapidash V from Chilling Reign, started at $44.42. Now it's at $34.11. We're getting close to the end here. Next up, we got the Zeraora V from Chilling Reign. Lots of Chilling Reign cards here. $53.55 is where this one started. Now it's at $38.89, a 27.4% drop. Huge drop in value on this one. We're into the big drops now. Marnie from Sword and Shield base set trending down over the last 3 months the whole way. Started at $81.30. Now it's at $58.41. This card was kind of crazy because if you remember, it was actually not a crazy expensive card. It really spiked during that like waifu craze of earlier in 2023. Now it seems like lots of them have been trending down over the last couple of months. Next up, another one, Sonya from Rebel Clash, started at $45.38. Now it's at $32.18, which is down 29.1%, which leads us to the last card, one more waifu one, the Miriam from Scarlet and Violet base set. $47.94 is where it started. Now it's at $32.13, a 33% drop. This one has been dropping like crazy because it used to be a $60 and $70 card when it first released. So it has really, really gone down. That's it. Those are the biggest dropping cards over the last 3 months out of Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet. Kind of crazy. Let me know what you think. We're going to flip the screen around and open up some Lost Origin to see if I can finally pull an alt art from this set. Okay, so let me know what you think. Kind of crazy. Like, Pokemon is seriously in a downward trend. There's a lot of Evolving Skies on here. There's a lot of Chilling Rain on here. So big differences. And I mean, I think that 151 is bringing people back to the hobby. But at the same time, there was such a big boom in like 2020 to 2022, really like 2021 and 2022, that I think it's time for Pokemon to like be on a little bit of a downward trend. I think it's not a bad thing, especially if you want to complete that set or like build your collection up a little bit. Now is starting to look like a pretty good time to add some cards to your collection. Let's rip into some Lost Origin. It's like seriously one of my favorite sets, and it's one of the ones that I still have yet to pull an alternate art from. So could today be the day? Oh, and the code cards are backwards. But I've actually opened a few of these, and I think these are the reprint where the code card might not matter so much, which is weird. Have you heard anything about that? Because whenever you see that white code card, it feels like you should be, well, that was a no-hit, so maybe it's a thing. I don't know. But apparently the reprints, the code cards sometimes are not good. See, this one is backwards, so there's your code card. Do the pack trick. Gotta just be careful. Hopefully all of these are the same so that I don't choke. I love not knowing, because I mean that just makes it a sweat. That makes the card trick worth it. Adventurer's Discovery, that's a nice hit right there. Trainer Gallery, love it. And nothing in the back, actually. A Cresselia, so it is a holo. That's a nice hit right there. I like it. Come on, baby. But still no alt art. The alt art hunt continues for Lost Origin. I gotta remember to turn this around this way. There's your code card. Also have heard your complaints or your cries for help that I need help. Because I oftentimes, once I start ripping into packs, I'm not talking into the microphone quite as much. So definitely working on it, working on the setup, trying to get better for you to make it the most enjoyable video it can be, because I'm enjoying myself. I get to rip packs, I get to talk about Pokemon. What could be better, really? But I want you to enjoy it, because if you don't enjoy it, then really, what's the point of recording it? Then I may as well just rip packs myself, but that's not as fun either. I have been loving doing the YouTube stuff, so appreciate you all for watching. Nothing yet other than a Trainer Gallery card, so come on. Gotta get some hits. Oh, and that code card is backwards. So, I don't know. I don't know what to do. These cards are all sorts of interesting. And I honestly, maybe it's just that Lost Origin has there's a Radiant Gardevoir, nice. Maybe it just has the Giratina, my favorite card out of the set. Maybe that's why it's my favorite set. But like, I haven't had great luck from it. I have pulled both the Pikachus, like the V and the VMAX from the Trainer Gallery, which is pretty special. But still haven't pulled the Rotom, haven't pulled the Berserker. Haven't pulled the Aerodactyl. Haven't pulled the Giratina. So nothing crazy has happened for me out of Lost Origin. Though I do think I got something in the back of this one. Just a regular art. There's the Aerodactyl we were just talking about, but not the alternate art one. So still searching. Still searching. But at least we got a hit. At least we got a hit. It's also crazy. Like, literally, the last time I did a video series like this where we're looking, like, I basically put it into a spreadsheet and then I sort it by the highest percentage gain to the lowest percentage gain, or the biggest losers and the biggest winners. But there was like very, very few cards. Oh my goodness. Could this be it? Could it be it? It's a silver border. One-time dealer. 3. It's not the Giratina, because the Giratina has little like spikes on the top right. 3, 2, 1. So close. The Enamorous V full art. It's actually a gorgeous card. Gorgeous card that I have never seen before, but it's not the alt art. Man, my heart skipped a beat right there. My goodness. My goodness. Well, you just got to keep giving yourself chances. Keep giving yourself chances. And I was so excited about that I have no idea what I was just talking about. So forgive my ignorance. But man, the silver borders just make opening Pokemon cards so darn exciting. I was talking about my series because, like, there's, I think the Magikarp. Magikarp from Paldea Evolved is one of the only cards that I looked at that has actually gained value over the last 3 months here. Like, it has not been good. Not been good at all. So, Charizard and a regular art, a double banger. Berserker, man, we are all over the Pokemon that have alternate arts, but not getting the alternate arts, just getting the regular versions of it instead. Oof. Oof. Well, we got one pack left. See if we can get in on the magic one more time. Did the code card right. And I got to do the pack trick. All sorts of messed up right now. Just one of those days, one of those weeks, who knows. But it's a good week. We're ripping Pokemon cards. It's a time to buy Pokemon cards right now. This is the last card in 3, 2, 1. Rhyperior, absolutely nada. Not a bad haul for 10 packs, honestly. Got the Charizard Trainer Gallery card, little off center. A Galarian Berserker V regular art. The Aerodactyl regular art. The Radiant Gardevoir. This one made my heart skip like 3 beats. The Enamorous V full art. The artwork is actually spectacular on that. And then Adventurer's Discovery from the Trainer Gallery. Not too bad at all. That's going to do it for me at the Poke Office. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you do want to be entered to win 4 packs of Lost Origin, make sure you're subscribed to the channel with bell notifications on. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. And until my next video, peace!